Mancow, I'm sitting here with Roger, but I'm wondering why you never invite me to your lunches since I've known you longer than Roger Stone.
Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. There's not another one can take your place. Baby face, my poor heart is thumping. You shall have starting some more baby face. I'm up in heaven when I'm in your warm embrace. You're like a breath of spring to me. You're everything with your pretty baby face.
You know what I do sometimes? You know what I do sometimes if I see somebody with dirty hands and they want to shake my hand? I just pull my hand in my sleeve and I go, I can't. I don't have a hand. Something I like to do with my wife when people are eavesdropping is I like to just talk total shiznit, total crap. Like I'll say, hey honey, you know I was born without a slit on my buttocks and I can't go down slides. I love when people come up to me and tell me what Jesus would want for me, that Jesus talked to them. Jesus thinks, Mancow, you should go to Africa and preach. Jesus thinks that you should wear the slave girl outfit from Star Trek. I'll let Jesus tell me. Have you noticed people don't have much of a sense of humor? What I like to do is ask them at the hot dog stand, is there any monkey in this? Yes, I'd like a Big Mac and a Shamrock Shake. You ever talk with a fake accent or just a different voice at the drive-thru, and then when you pull around, they're shocked? Do you ever lay there in bed before your wife comes to bed and pull the sheet up so it looks like you're ready? Me neither. What is it about women that they can't keep their cars clean? Men have clean cars, women don't. And my wife can never put a CD back in the case. It's just all over. It's fast food. Clean your cars, ladies. Sometimes at Uncle Julio's, I'll take one of the tortillas and put holes in it and hold it to my face and go, My daughters go to public schools, so they're brainwashed with a liberal pablum. Why don't they teach that Eleanor Roosevelt was really a man? It's so weird, you know. I was brought up, it was just hammered into my skull. And George Washington Carver, we heard about him every Black History Month, and Martin Luther King Jr., the Reverend, is one of my heroes. If he didn't have Jesus, how different would his movement have been? But the liberals like to remove that. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And who? Frederick Douglass. I mean, he would be sick at what he's seeing today. If he was alive, he'd be very old. And he'd be sick at what he's seeing. Critical race theory is racist. Martin Luther King, the Reverend Martin Luther King, believed that character is what matters. Character. And that's how I judge people, not by their skin color, but by their character. But no, now it's just skin color. You can only judge by skin color. And that's what they want to teach in schools. They want to teach my kids and yours to judge people based on their skin color. Guys, that's evil. My neighbor down the street here had one of the BLM signs out, and I said, you know, they're an anti-Christian, anti-family, anti-American organization. I'm not going to be getting you any Christmas gifts because they hate Christmas, these BLM, well, the official organization. And they said, we're Jewish. Well, I lost that round. About once a day on Instagram, someone will say to me, I don't know you. I don't know you either, and I don't care. Look, there's a reason you don't know me, because I'm dangerous. Truth is dangerous. Weaker philosophies lose. So they have to shut up everybody that can call out their BS. So you didn't see Death Wish with Bruce Willis. It's okay. You didn't listen to one of my hit radio shows that started in 1984. Stern. Yeah, okay. He never beat me. Never once. And I don't care. And it's really quite egotistical to think that I would care what you think, a total stranger. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, start by telling me what you've done with your life that's so great. Honestly, I'm not above reproach. I'm wrong sometimes. But I'm wrong in the same way Tucker Carlson is wrong, or anyone else that they try to silence. To me, the first 5-10 minutes of Tucker, as soon as he gets to a guest, I turn it off. But it's just about all I can watch on TV anymore. Look, I had more listeners than anyone on CNN. Who's the guy with the white hair? I can't think of his name. Gloria Vanderbilt was his, I just can't, Gloria Vanderbilt was his mother. Anderson Cooper. We had a lot more listeners than Anderson Cooper had viewers. Why do you know that name? I'm gonna give you a secret here. Why do you know that name? You can look up our TV show that we had, God, Guns, and Automobiles. By the way, I wouldn't buy a car for my brother, Mark. It's up to you, my opinion. We got 2 million viewers a week. Well, I never heard of you. I don't care. I don't care. I was at MTV, and I happened to be there, when they had a meeting about how they wanted to promote and normalize homosexuality. Notice that I'm making no comment about homosexuality. I'm just telling you that they had an agenda. Another time, a few years later, they wanted to promote interracial dating and marriage, and they wanted mixed couples up in front at various shows. Again, I'm not making a comment on homosexuality or mixed couples. I'm just telling you that they have their agenda. Ratings don't matter. Ratings don't matter. I love that one too. Well, doesn't Hollywood, nobody watch the Academy Awards, nobody's watching these movies, nobody's watching their TV shows. It doesn't matter. Their Chinese communist backers pay them very well. They're getting paid very well to sell you and me out, these Hollywood types. Have you ever read any Anne Hathaway thoughts about herself and her skin color? Wow. Wow. Anne Hathaway. Look that up. Wow. Sick. It's sick. Jesus Christ, patriotism, Christianity, Christmas, all these things that we love in our movies. Remember how great these movies were? They don't care anymore because they have to sell them to communist China. And by the way, these people that think, look, China's using people here to create division, divide and conquer. They want communism here and they want complete control. And these people think that China, their new masters, are going to like them. I've been to China several times. They're really racist. I've met a lot of great Chinese people. It doesn't matter where you go all over the world. There's great people. But that government, boy, they like killing Muslims and they don't like African Americans. Talk to anyone that knows. So I love that these people, oh, don't insult China. Oh! They won't like their new masters. So I'm dangerous because I read between the headlines and I tell the truth and I use common sense and facts and logic. Can't do that anymore. Everything's got to be based on emotion. Is Tucker dangerous? I've had several people tell me that. Is Tucker dangerous? Yes, I guess. In the same way the truth is, or God, or anything else that threatens these weak-souled, godless people. Yes. God is a threat to the devil.